we're back. We got so caught up in the thought of talking about natural hair that we let our 10-minute mark fly by. So yeah, we're gonna get back into the whole situation as far as, natural.
So, Mario, what is natural to you?
Okay, when it comes to natural to me, it is the pure essence of hair. Hair that hasn't been touched by chemical or anything like that. My hair, not natural. Best friend's petting me like a dog. I understand those out there that do get the color in it and everything, and they say, well, I'm still natural because I have the curly texture. No, you just have curly processed hair. Natural, you don't use chemical products. And then, like, the essence of natural to me is beautiful. Because now people are looking more. Now there are a lot of people out there now saying, well, like, I want to go natural because I feel it'll be better for my hair and I feel that my hair will grow longer. For some people, yes. Some people that go natural, their hair gets thicker, it's full, and when it does get long, it's beautiful. Now, mind you, you can have a nice wrap every once in a while with natural hair. Mm-hmm. But not on a regular, because a lot of people don't like to consistently put heat in their hair.
Unless you're doing roller sets, but that's a whole nother can of worms. And just to clarify, we're not saying that you're not living the natural life if you have color treated hair, because that there's permanent rinse, there's semi-permanent rinse. We're just saying that we're giving you the definition of what natural is. Natural means organic. It's 100% original. Okay? But you can still be a natural with colored hair. You just have to take a lot more treatment in there. Like, you have to keep your moisture level. And hopefully everybody knows that moisture is water. It is good old H2O. You like my facts? Yeah. But water. I mean, a lot of people don't understand that. You moisturize your hair just by putting water on that scalp.
That was great. Now, as far as color, I know that there are some there are some ways of coloring your hair without using chemicals. Some people have went as far as coloring their hair with Kool-Aid. It'll give you the effect of the color. It won't last long. So if you want to do that color one day, I want to have some color, yeah, you can do Kool-Aid. Or best friend told me one time about henna.
Yeah, henna I think is a great product. It's probably the safest one for naturals. And when especially when it comes down to highlights, anytime you're dealing with coloring your hair, everybody should know, hopefully, the lighter your hair is, the more light can go through the actual strand of the follicles. So that means it's more prone to breaking. So the fact that his hair is lighter on the ends, the light absorbs that more and causes it to break because it takes in more heat, versus darker hair does not. So that's why when you have color treated hair, you have to have more moisture. And some people don't know that. That's why research is key. No matter if you're relaxed or natural, you should know what works for you. It's just like maintaining. It's just like washing up. Everybody can't do the same process every day. Okay, some people have to do different things. Some people take baths, some people do showers, some people are perm, some people relax. You got to know what works for you.
Bam.
So, next question. Let's talk about the beauty of natural.
When it comes to natural can be one of the most beautiful crowns of hair on your head. But if you do it wrong, it can look a trifle. By the way, if you can hear that song, it's time coming out.
But he's right, though. Natural has to be done in the correct way, and nobody just starts off perfect. I don't care what anybody said. I have not met one person who has transitioned from natural to relax to natural, who just did the process and it was just like, bam, we knew what we were doing. We didn't at all. So we had to figure out what worked for us. We had to figure out what was going on, what we were doing, what products we need to use, and all the rest of that stuff. And once you figure that out, you know, it can be a very beautiful thing. I'll be the first one to admit, when I cut off all my hair, I felt like I looked a mess. I didn't know what I had done, and I did not have any hair. I've never been bald-headed, no offense. I've never been bald-headed in my life. I was born with hair on my head. So I had this little baby 1-inch hair less, and I did not know what to do with it. So I had to figure it out, and now, you know, I consider myself looking decent. I'm sorry, I love effects. But, I mean, you just gotta take the time. Mario, did you start off looking like this when you embraced your curls?
Well, when I first decided that I wanted to just stick with curly hair, it wasn't it didn't start. I'm not going to say that it was a hard process for me, because luckily, through the grace of God, my mom and my dad made a wonderful hair texture. I'll probably put some links at the bottom to let you all know about different textures and stuff like that, because I personally don't know the texture chart of natural or the curl chart. So I'll put a quote down somewhere.
You don't know it?
I just know that there are tight coil patterns.
That's 4.
The more looser curl patterns, you got more of a wave.
Wavy hair is 3. A curl is 4C, as in cat. Like a S pattern, a Z pattern, that's a 4B. And a S pattern is a 4A. So there's different kinds. So yes, that would be a 4A. The little squiggly Z's.
Get rid of that one.
The squiggly Z's. Not that. That would be 4B, and then, oh no, that's horrible. Let's just look at my hair. You see them little baby curls at the top like that, like a spiral. That's a 4C.
4C.
Yeah. And I don't even think it's that important to know your hair type, honestly. Because you still have to, it doesn't matter what your hair type is, you got to figure out how to work and manipulate your hair, and there's nothing that you can't do. Like, some people are like, oh, I can't do twist outs, or I can't do this, that, and the other. You can do whatever you want to do. Like, Mario can do coils on his hair, I can do coils. Mario can do a blowout, I can do a blowout. Mario can do a braid out, I can do a braid out. 2-strand twist, I can do 2-strand twist. You just wear them differently because you have different hair.
You'll look at the texture and say, well, mine's gonna look like hers, or mine doesn't look like his. There's a reason, because you have that wave pattern. There's everybody's wave pattern. Like, if Sasha was to do coils, her coils would be tighter, and it looked to a point where they were like locked in a way, like the fresh coils that you do when you're trying to start locking your hair. Mine, on the other hand, if I was to do them, it would look more like a straw set. For those who don't know what straw set is, it is pretty much a roller set that is done with straws. Smaller than this sometimes, but
super tiny. They're banging though. They're banging. I'm sorry. Hopefully you guys understand all this terminology, because we have realized, being down here in North Carolina, that we have a different dialect. They spotted us out here in the house of McDowell.
She said, "You're from the north?" I said, "Ooh."
Yeah. As soon as we spoke, she was like, "Y'all from the north." I said, "Ooh."
But what we're going to do right now, because I see we're about to hit that mark again, is take another break.
We're going to take a nap.
And then when we come back, we're going to talk about some products that you can use to help you get that curl pattern that you're looking for, or get that sheen.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Excitement.
I love how it keeps covering up my face. Boom.
We'll be back.